Hey legends, welcome to the Virtus Performance Podcast. We've got episode number 102 today with the great man Shaun Gionis, aka Picto Bento. We'll dive into why he's called Picto Bento early on in the podcast. Tommy T also jumped in today to be the glue guy. We chatted all about Picto's odd jobs, all the stuff he's done, his love for the simple things, all the cool stuff that comes with being a well-known Australian rock star, and that's self-proclaimed rock star. Okay, he didn't say that. He's actually very humble about it. And we also chatted about a few exciting events he has coming up this year. Underwater events too, which we love. So get excited. Anyway, here we go. Here's Picto. My personal and business goal is to be just a little bit better every day. I believe everyone, especially normal people, have a story to tell. The Virtus podcast exists to help us all find small ways of consistent improvement by discussing the journey and experiences of each of our guests. What are we looking at? What have we got up there? Talk us through those photos on your Instagram, Picto.
Swim team up top, tip rat. Young Picto Bento.
What's this? Pez heads.
Pez head. Oh, that's terrible.
Love the Pez heads. You, clean shaven Shawnee. Love it.
Solar panels.
Solar panels.
Environmentally friendly right there.
It's very. Did you punch back into the grid this last time?
$50 credit.
Love that.
That's just the first.
You are making the world a better place, 1 kilowatt at a time.
Tell you what, look at that up there. You can see the ocean if you stand up from there, by the way.
So you stand up on a step ladder.
So if you're on a step
on Shaun's shoulders.
I might live in a caravan on a hill, but I tell you what, if we go up,
it's a nice hill.
made some money. If we ever sell it.
Picto, welcome to the podcast.
Oh, we started.
Well, we started a few minutes ago.
Oh. Good to be.
It's good to have you. And we've got Mr. Glue Gun himself, Thomas Turlack.
Yeah. It's not about me, it's about Shaun.
Called the facilitator for
It's
today.
about Tommy.
Nah.
No, it's about you, mate.
Okay, it's about me.
Now, your fans need to know, where did Picto come from? Why are you called Picto Bento and not Shawnee, whatever your other name is?
Well, on the old Nokia phones, you know how you do predictive text, so like you'd have A, B, C would be one.
Yeah.
The Nokia brick.
Yeah, the brick.
With Snake.
With Snake.
I
exactly.
miss predictive text. That was fun.
So you type whatever number was S.
Yeah.
So people would just do that, and I'd get text messages as Picto, because people would do that for Shaun, and it'd just come up as Picto. So Thunder used to just start. My
Great
friend,
man.
man, he used to just call me Picto because of that's how my he'd go to write "Hey Shaun," but always say "Hey Picto," and then he'd just call me Picto. It's stuck.
So if you were a 2000s baby, it just wouldn't have happened. You wouldn't.
You would know. You wouldn't know about it. You wouldn't know the troubles of the Nokia.
It's magical. What about Bento? Favorite food?
Once again, me and Thunder, we worked at a place called Zenith Records where we used to press records, but we called ourselves vinyl electricians. Well, that's what Thunder called it.
I love it.
He said we were vinyl electricians. We used to always get bento boxes from Teriyaki Boy around the corner.
Yes, actual bento boxes.
He'd get the chicken katsu bento, and I was...
What was your go-to bento?
Well, I was a hard-out vegan at the time
for
2 years, like no animal products. So I'd always get my own special vegan bento, which wasn't on the menu. And it used to be, so he used to call it the Picto Bento, and they knew it so well that he'd come in and be like, just a chicken katsu bento, and they'd go, oh, no, Picto Bento. So they knew it as the Picto. That was my own special bento box, the Picto Bento.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, that's how it came about. And
That's
it's just
magical.
stuck.
Love it.
You've done some things.
Done some things.
Tick some boxes.
Not all good boxes. Really bad boxes.
What's the worst box?
The worst box would be
I've no idea where this is going to go either.
Nah, it done a lot of crap jobs, but the worst one would be boral roof tiles I had to sit for 10 hours a day on the end of a conveyor belt. So like the roof tiles would come through, they'd be painted, all these different things. And it was a fast conveyor belt. Went through about 7 or 8 different things. And the last thing before it went into packing was me with 2 skip bins behind me. And basically they'd just fly through one by one. And if they were broken, I'd just throw them off for 10 hours a day. It was like the worst thing I've ever done.
What was your tile per minute? What was your TPM?
Well, how I'd make the days go quicker is I'd count the tiles. I'd be like 1, 2, 3,
Oh my
4.
God.
And when one was broken, so I'd be like 21, 22, throw it off.
What was your record?
1, 2. I think I got up to about 143. That's the only... And there was this really crazy German guy at the packing bit, and if I let one go through that wasn't...
Yeah.
It was chipped, he'd stop the conveyor belt and just speak, like, abuse me in
Lose his
German.
mind.
Did he call you Picto or did he call you Shawnee?
He didn't even have a name.
Oh,
He was just like, he called me idiot. That's what he called me.
bloody Klaus, not even knowing your name. That's upsetting.
Yeah.
So
That's the worst.
you've had a lot of jobs. You've done a lot of things.
Yeah.
What is it that gets you out of bed in the morning?
What's the thing? Well, I'm not... I like to get up early, but I'm not a morning person. So the thing I like
Riddle
to
me
get-
that.
Coffee. Coffee was seriously... I'm not joking. When I used to work at the record place, I'd start at like anywhere between 4 and 6. And the first thing that'd get me up was like, I'd be brushing my teeth. It's like coffee. Like, coffee gets me out of bed in the morning. It's the first thing I think of. I'm like, I can't wait for a coffee. So it
After the
literally gets
coffee,
me-
if we're going a little more metaphorically, a little bit more meaning, what gets you out of bed in the
So you
morning?
want deep?
Go deep, mate. Go as deep as your body's going to be tomorrow afternoon.
What gets me out of bed in the morning? It's not money. I don't do anything for money.
Good.
I don't know. Just... Man, that's a tough question. It depends. If it's the weekend, it's probably like, I want to go for a surf or a walk or a swim. But, I don't know. Just kind of going to work and not hating yourself. That gets me out of bed. Like, I could.
Yeah.
You could obviously make more money and get out of bed and feel miserable, but I'd rather get out of bed and not hate what I do.
It's always a bonus.
You know, like
Yeah.
enjoy your Monday to Friday, and every
Definitely.
job's going to have its pitfalls, and
Yeah.
you know, you're not going to love every day, but if you go to work and don't dread it, that gets you out of bed, not feeling like crap every morning. So
Definitely.
I try and do that.
Is that one of the reasons why you've had so many jobs? Because you...
Nah,
No?
that was just out of what I was doing. Like, I used to play music and stuff.
Yeah.
So I could only, you know, I was away from like Thursday to Sunday, so you kind of have to do what jobs wouldn't give you the boot. Which is most jobs.
Which is most
left
jobs.
over.
Yeah, so who's going to have me from like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Monday to Wednesday?
And that's how you got all the random pickings.
So many randoms.
Because I'm someone that's had like 3 jobs, 4 jobs max.
Yeah.
And one of them was like I did the spring carnival and ate some food and that was about it.
Yeah.
But what is having all those jobs, all those different jobs with obviously different needs and requirements, what's that taught you about the way the universe works?
It just, I think, teaches you to enjoy stability. You know, like I've got friends who probably have done the same job since they left high school, or
Yeah.
they were still in high school and left. So, you know, getting close to 40, everyone's a bit like, oh, I'm just so over this, right? Pretty much just appreciate just like having a Monday to Friday job and having weekends off or something like
Yeah.
that. So, like, just stability. Pretty boring answer, isn't it?
That's not a bad
I mean,
answer.
it is, yeah.
Yeah, if you could come up with more exciting things, that'd be great. No, I'm kidding.
Adapt in different environments as well. I couldn't do it now. I'm too anxious of a person to do it now. But
Yeah.
back in the day, I didn't really care about much. So I could just kind of roll into any place and just talk to Hans or Johnny Boy.
The
or,
great man.
The great man. Well, I think that's the
Johnny.
thing about stability. Like, we all crave routine in different forms.
Yeah.
Because you've had higher paying jobs, you've had more extravagant jobs probably, but what led you to kind of figure out and like almost go backwards to go forwards and get into coffee?
So, yeah, like I suppose I was painting houses And it was sweet. Like, it's a good job, but I didn't love it. And before painting houses, I was making coffees, like just as a barista, and I'm like, man, this is tough work. You don't really make a whole lot of money. And I was like, got offered to help serving a guy coffees, believe it or not. Became friends with him, and he's like, you want to come work with me? I was like, yeah, why not? So by doing that and painting, I missed coffee, but I didn't miss being a barista. But I was like, I'd love to actually work for a wholesale company or something. And then a friend sent me a junior roaster ad, and I was 30 or 32 at the time. Not the right age to become a junior.
Hey,
but I saw it and I was like, oh man, that seems cool. Like coffee, but not having to serve it. It sounded kind of like the tradie version of coffee. You know what I mean? It's kind of everything kind of ticked the boxes. Like, physicality, all this. I was like, early starts. Like, love early starts.
And you get to keep your hands soft still.
Oh, not really.
No.
Nah.
Tommy's got pretty soft hands.
Nah, not at all.
It's like calluses. But I was like, this is like the tradie version of coffee without dealing face to face with the public. And then when I went and met Tommy and Damo, who gave me the job interview, they were like, man, you do realise this is a junior role. Like, this is the worst money you could possibly, a kid could ask for. You could earn more money at Macca's. And I was like, how much are we talking? I was like, I don't care, because I feel like if you really want to find something you love, you got to start at the absolute bottom. Mm. And that bottom was below the bottom. It was like, man, there was no bottom. This was terrible. Yeah. But I was like, well, I want to give it a shot. I said, if I work hard, I can move up. And they're like, yeah, of course. So just kind of did it and painted after hours and on weekends to make enough money to kind of survive. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And it was worth it because it was the best job ever.
That's pretty cool.
I was like, this is so cool. Working with two guys that were just exactly what I like about work. Hustle, work hard, care, but have a really fun time in the process. And I was loving it. I was like, I didn't care. It was terrible money. And then by working hard, you just kind of progress. Mm. Didn't matter that I was 32.
Yeah. And I think we've talked about it before, that you actually enjoy your weeks as opposed to I gotta go to work and I'm hanging for the weekend. We were just having fun and enjoying our work day to day. So it was like, cool, weekend as well. Great.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not hanging for that money to use on the weekend because you're just enjoying.
Yeah, you don't feel sick on a Sunday night.
Totally.
Whereas a lot of people do. And I'm like, I think if you start feeling a little bit, not well on a Sunday night before you go to work on Monday, it's time to kind of assess.
Something's got to change.
Yeah, I reckon. I know it's not easy. I don't have kids and stuff, so when you got a mortgage and a family, it's not that easy to change. But I don't know. You can look into it, I suppose.
There's no point being miserable for 60-70% of the week.
Nah, my dad's done the same job for 60 years, and he likes it though.
Yeah.
He's like, love it.
If you love it, keep doing it.
Yeah. He won't retire. He should be retired, but he won't because he just loves it. It's I feel like that's what I want to be like.
Yeah. I love that because there's two lessons there. It's one, it's if you don't like it, change it.
Yeah.
And you should be enjoying every minute. But at the same time, you've gone into a job at the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah.
With zero entitlement, you're just going, I'm just going to work hard and enjoy myself.
Yeah, you have to humble yourself heaps.
Yeah, big time. It was good though.
Me, I was at the time, I would have been 22 maybe.
So it's a bit easier to start at the...
Yeah, but when I started I was 19, but I was 22 and I was in theory in charge of you.
Yeah, you were definitely in charge of me.
There's kids telling me what to do and you were so good at just humbled yourself. You're like, I just want to learn. And you had the most open... You're like, I know nothing, but I'm just here to learn and I love coffee and teach me. And to be honest, when we were looking for that role, we had these what we would call over-enthusiastic, frothy barista types that love and obsess over coffee but would just get nothing done. And we had these kind of people who were in it to earn heaps of money because they thought it was this and it was glamorous.
Yeah.
And then Shaun came in and we're like, he likes coffee like we like coffee. He likes the product. He enjoys it. But he's not there to obsess over the details. But he understands the hustle and the effort involved. Yeah. And it was like, that is exactly what we wanted. We wanted that combination of someone who cares about the product but doesn't want to just sit there and just fondle every bean.
And not do hard work.
Yeah,
because that's what happens with roasting coffee is I've employed
It's not
since
glamorous.
then, employed lots of different people, and lots of people first of all like just want to nerd out with coffee and not actually do the hard work.
Yeah.
It's like, sorry, pal.
Yeah, there's production realities of like you need to get kilos of coffee roasted, packed, and out the door, and that is first and foremost.
Yes.
We've got to keep the quality at a good level, and that's obviously a big part of our job. But you got to get coffee out the door, and it's got to be timely. It's got to be efficient, and these are all the things that is the first thing we look for, and the secondary is that we can teach you to improve quality and do all these other things. But if you don't have that kind of drive and hustle to like be like grinding out every day, early mornings,
See you later.
you're not going to last.
See you later.
Nah. We've both worked with people like that in roasteries, and it's just
fluffers.
just headache, isn't it?
Big
it's just
time.
like
Big time. But then when you get it right, it's just like, man, this is so easy.
It's a great mix of like humility and just work ethic.
Yes,
You
big time.
Like anyone, and like you guys have obviously employed people, I employ people. If you tick those boxes, if you're humble and ready to learn and you're willing to work hard, you will get
100%.
wherever you want to get to.
The rest is almost irrelevant.
Well,
for
that's
me.
what I tell people. Like when you're like around a cupping table and tasting coffees, and people are slurping and saying some pretty elaborate stuff like
Fondling beans and whatnot.
cacao nibs and all these kind of like. And when you've never done it before, it can be quite intimidating. Yeah. And when people are like, I don't like doing it, it's intimidating. I was like, man, I used to do it, and I didn't actually contribute for a year. I just listened, and just kind of, because I didn't feel like I could contribute. I was just, I'd listen, taste, think to myself like, I'm not getting that.
Yeah.
Like, what's going on here? What's wrong with me? But it's like repetitive action. Train your palate. More and more you do something, you just get better at it. And that's why I tell people, like, don't feel intimidated. Just like maybe listen and say what you feel. Don't try and say what you want us to hear.
What you think you should be saying.
We ended up having some really good rules in the roastery, and like one of them, but we had these like very Animal Farming like commandments written up on the wall. Remember for a bit?
Yeah.
One of them was like, no one's opinion is more important than someone else's. Like no matter your level.
Except for Tommy's,
And it said asterisk except Tommy's.
That's fair.
But it was so important to feel like that anyone. So we had a bunch. We had Tristan come through. We've had a bunch of young kids come and help in the roastery. And I was like, your opinion is just as valid as mine and Shaun's. Like you have every opportunity to express what you think about this coffee, how you think the process should be done, how the roasting should be done. Like it was a very inclusive environment. I think that's what actually got you to the level quicker than most, and the people we had underneath us. Like when you're given that opportunity to shine, you can actually shine.
Yeah.
As opposed to being told that I know everything and you have years and years and years to catch up to me. As opposed to like, what do you think now? Let's talk about it. Like I can give you some pointers, I can help you, but your opinion is just valid. If you taste this in this coffee, taste this in this coffee.
We had I employed a friend as just like a helper in the roastery, so he basically just blended coffee and stuff. And we'd bring coffee out and we'd taste it, and he was not a coffee person. Like he drank kind of lattes, but he wasn't a coffee person.
Well,
but
what's wrong with the latte?
No, I'm saying like he's like, because when you taste, it's always like whatever. But he was like, he's a really good cook, and he knows different spices. He had a great palate, but he was great because he didn't really care. He'd taste the coffee, and we brought out like an espresso, and it was salty as hell. I was like, man, this is salty. But I didn't say anything, and then he tasted it, and he was like, Vegemite. And it's like, yeah.
Nailed it.
That's awesome.
Because he didn't care. He was just like, this kind of tastes like Vegemite to me. And I was like, it actually does.
Yeah.
Probably not what we're going for. But let's work on this. But he was so right. And because he doesn't care, there's no like preconceived.
Yeah, there's no hang-ups of being wrong and like embarrassed.
Like Vegemite.
Yeah.
Whereas like if a young kid who was really into coffee and wanted to impress everyone, he wouldn't have said Vegemite.
Yeah.
Who knows what he or she would have said. But yeah, I was just like, that's the kind of attitude you need. Like, don't care.
Have you always been humble? Like, where do you think that's come from?
Being humble is probably because it's probably like a drummer in a band. So you got to, no one cares. So you got to.
I love that so much. No one cares. Carry on.
Baby of a family and a drummer, probably like when you're the youngest.
Yeah.
You kind of get kicked to the side, and a drummer, it's like no one cares.
Oh.
No, but that's fine. I don't
care.
care. I don't care.
Up.
Shout out to all the drummers out there.
No, but I don't care. It's like, if a drummer's standing up and waving his sticks, it's like, sit down, buddy.
All you got to do is hit a thing. It can't be that hard.
Cares. Like you were there. If you weren't there, people would notice you're not there, but they don't want to notice you. So which is good. I'm into that.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
It's
used
cool.
to play gigs and stuff, and someone would come up and be like, "Hey, mate," and I'd be like, "Here we go, a little bit of recognition here."
Hello,
then they'd say, "Can you take a photo of me?" And I was like, "Yeah, no worries." But like, I never took it. I genuinely do not care.
That's just you.
But I was like, yeah.
Happy to be in the shadows.
Oh man,
Don't need the
100%.
limelight.
But I was like, if you want recognition in music,
Don't be a drummer.
don't be a drummer.
Don't be a drummer. Talk us through your illustrious musical career.
It was not illustrious.
Very illustrious.
I've been told it's very
It's very
illustrious.
It's far from illustrious.
Very illustrious.
Pump
Not
you-
much to tell.
It's the
Come
time to
on.
pump yourself up.
Hey,
Or at least
nah.
pump your band members up.
Nah, not much to it. I don't know. Just kind of played with three guys ever since I was like
Oh, hello.
a teenager, and then just kind of fell into being semi-popular, I suppose. Not full popular, but like you're playing kind of really small venues, and then people are there, and then stupidly got the band signed to a major label, which doesn't mean anything, by the way. But they were silly enough to like go, "Oh, do you guys want to go to America for like 7 weeks and record an album?" I'm like, "Yes." And the album was a massive flop. They didn't make their money, but like
It wasn't because of the drumming, though, surely.
No, the drum was very tight. But they,
What was the band called?
that band was called Trial Kennedy.
Yeah.
Which everyone would know.
Nah, they would
If
have.
you live in
But it
Victoria,
was-
everyone knows Trial Kennedy.
But it was the kind of band that could travel around Australia and play small venues, which was awesome. I when I played music, all I wanted to do was like play a show interstate.
Yeah.
So being
And you
able
managed
to
to do all that.
go to literally every part of Australia and have a small following, I was like, this is great. But when someone's invested maybe like 120,000 to make an album, which is maybe not that much, but it's a stupid amount of money.
Yeah.
You got to play bigger venues than that
To get
to
that back,
recoup your
yeah.
money.
Yeah.
And it was, yeah. But we kind of fell into that, you know, like we were just mates, probably like the only 4 kids that were into music. So then you kind of team up together.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it just kind of went on, and like I did it because it's just all I knew. You know, when you got no direction except love playing music,
I love that.
just did it. And then just kind of next thing you know, you're just always away. And then while I was kind of playing in that band, played in another band called Boom Gates.
Love that.
And they were just like, it was totally different music. Like you couldn't pick 2 different bands. Oh no, I hate this song.
Don't like this. Why? This is your top played on Spotify.
Cringes every time he plays.
Oh.
He hates it.
I hate it.
You gotta be proud of it. It's a moment in your life, and it's not you now, but it's it's an important,
I hate this song. I was
it's an
like,
important transition to the music you do now.
what kind of idiots like this song? It's like, this is horrible.
Tight drumming, though.
You didn't
Very
hear any
tough.
drumming there.
No.
But yeah, I don't know. It was good fun.
What's the other one? Boom Gates.
Boom Gates, yeah. Different band. Different kind
Yes.
of...
Totally.
totally.
Boom Gates is the best.
But this was the opposite band.
Yeah.
Everyone just got... This was easy.
It's more my jam.
Before Shaun worked at Commonfolk, we were genuinely playing this like every single week. And he's like, no. I'm like, mate, it's in our most played on Spotify. Like, Heath, me, and Tristan are playing this like all the time. I genuinely love it. It's great music.
Oh, gee whiz.
Gee whiz.
There we go. Woo.
That a boy?
There we go. Simple.
So this is much more you, I think, now, like, with just good mates that you like hanging out with and generally people you want to make music with.
Yeah.
It's a fun, collaborative process.
Yeah, and I still play music with like people in both bands, you know, I'm still involved, but just more on like a fun,
Yeah. Just enjoying it.
yeah,
It's cool.
I enjoyed it, you know what I mean? And that was
Yeah.
fun, that was just like lots of different small 7-inch releases, one album, but
Yeah.
still kind of same thing, got to travel around Australia and people would come to shows, it's just easy,
Yeah, sick.
you
I
know.
think that's a
We didn't
thing.
take guitars and everyone was just, it was so easy.
The big thing for him is easy. So like when we're cupping coffee, back to that, like
Yeah.
You could go into this full elaborate, like we've worked at places where it's like it could be obsessed over for weeks and weeks about buying like one coffee.
Yeah.
To the point where me and him now will cup of coffee and be like, what do you reckon? He's like, yeah, cool, bought it. It's like
Done.
Easy.
why are we going to complicate things that don't need to be complicated?
Yeah.
We're very much just like
Yeah.
remove the noise, and I think that's why we get along so well.
Yeah. If there's 8 cups on the table, they're our 3 favourite.
Cool.
Let's not even start talking about the 5 that we're not into because we're not going to use them, so let's just leave it alone.
Yeah.
Instead of like most people will be like, want to talk about every cup on the table even though they're not going to, just forget about it. Push them away, you're not going to buy them, so just let's focus on the 3 that you're into.
I like to focus on the things that are important. That's
Yeah.
good.
Big time.
Yeah, does that, I guess, narrowing of focus just help everything run smoother?
Yeah, I totally think just in life it does. Like, keep everything simple. If you overcomplicate things, it just gets harder and harder. Like, I think just in life in general.
It's definitely you. You're a man of simple pleasures as well.
Love simplicity, love the simple life. It's the best.
It's
Have you
really
always been like
refreshing,
that?
Like to actually hang out with someone who's just appreciates just simple.
How long have you been at Common Folk now?
What, 7 months?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been the best 7 months of my life.
Yeah, love it.
I just love seeing your face every morning. Big smile, good hugs. Just
Big hug.
It's
Big
just
hugger.
Loves a hug.
who doesn't love a hug though?
You
Tommy
should love it. Yeah, Tommy
hates a hug.
Yeah.
Tommy likes a hug.
I'm okay with a hug.
Yeah, we got to work on it. We need more hugs.
He hugs. He'll hug. He just won't hug anyone. That's the thing.
You don't have to
Man,
hug every
you'll
day.
be-
I see Shaun every day.
Then you'll be like, right,
Every day,
I
hug,
like that guy.
cuddle.
Not really
good.
into him. He's a bit of a knob, but I'll hug him. Anyway. Try and see if we can change things.
Seriously. You're like I don't know. You probably attest to this. Like everyone that interacts with you leaves feeling better.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
100%. This is the thing, we were talking about it, I can't remember, it might have been Heath, we were talking about how, is the person you're like describing in a conversation a legend because they're a legend or because your interaction rubs off on them?
Yeah.
He's the classic example of he thinks everyone's a legend because he rubs off on whoever he interacts with and they're better because of him.
Oh, jeez, I don't know about that.
100%. He thinks everyone's awesome. Like,
Yeah.
everyone is not awesome, Shaun. There's some jerks out there, but they're not jerks when you're around because you make them better. It's exactly
That's
how it
nice.
works.
Positive interactions.
So
I'm
positive.
trying to take compliments better as well.
You are, you're doing well.
Brendan, who I played Boomgates with, he always said, like, someone would give me a compliment, I'd be like, nah, and he'd be like, take the compliment. And I'd be like, he's like, just take a compliment.
Just
if I
take
give
it.
you a compliment, don't throw it back at me, take the compliment. And I was like, okay, alright, sorry. So I'm trying to take compliments instead of say, yeah, thank you.
It's good. You've got so many friends. Like, I used to think everyone used to come in and talk to me at Common Folk now. He's overtaken me already.
No
He's been
way.
That's
The
fair.
amount of people that come in and want to chat
Take
to him.
Take it. I don't believe that.
It's true.
But you're just a very easy guy to get along with. Everyone wants to be your friend and like be your acquaintance.
Gotta just keep it
It's
easy.
simple.
Yeah, keep it simple. Like, I'm a genuine simpleton. Like me and my wife always talk about like we are simpletons.
Nothing wrong with being a
No,
simpleton.
I'm
It's the
like,
greatest.
all about
It's the
it,
best.
and it just stems from like my family are simpletons. You know, like my uncle when he first came to see, I bought the house and we're like working on it and stuff, and it's like the smallest house ever on this kind of biggish property, and I was like, Uncle John, I was like, come in and see the house, and he goes, mate, you could live in a caravan under a flight path and I wouldn't give a shit. And I was like, what do you mean? He goes, it's yours, I don't care, but okay, I'll come in. I was like, I love that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's no like, he's like, I'll be proud of you. You bought a house, no matter where it is,
Yeah.
how much it was, how big or small it is. He goes, I genuinely don't care because like to work hard enough to buy a house is a commendable thing. And you know, I was like, Uncle John, there you go. I love that.
It's a cool way to look at everything because it doesn't matter. And like in a world where most people kind of chase more
Yeah.
and more and bigger and
Yeah,
better and things, and I'm definitely finding it in certain ways, except for like books and things, but it's better, less is better.
Oh, 100%. Like I saw that you've got Let My People Go Surfing book up there.
Such
It's
a
like,
good book.
that guy is, like he's got a lot because of how successful he is, but he didn't mean to be successful. It's just people bought into his attitude, and he never was dictated by money. Like
Yeah.
he could have, his business could have gone down many times because he was like, nah, we're not going to use that cotton because it actually poisons the waterways. Where most people in business would be like, don't care if it's poisoning the waterways, it's the cheap.
Yeah.
And he's just like, like his first thing when he was building those...
The shorts?
Selling the things that the rock climbers... And he came back to like a rock face he had climbed and he was like,
it's damaged the
rock.
rock.
God, it's damaged the rocks. And he's like, I'm changing it. And it's like, we can't because that's your business. And he's like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, what a legend.
It's the best thing about businesses that have been built from the ground up of someone that just loves the thing. So like Patagonia is this worldwide like behemoth now that does so much for puts so much back.
Yeah.
Started by a guy that likes climbing.
Yeah.
And
loves the outdoors and respects it and wants to like look after it for
Yeah.
generations. Like not just for himself. It's like everybody should enjoy this. And I'm like, I love that guy. Mm-hmm. But he's like pretty simple. Like he'd have all the money in the world, but he's like, I like to just work a little bit because I want to go away and
fishing and stuff.
Check out some glaciers for 2 months of the year. It's like, what a legend.
Yeah.
He could probably make more and more money, but he's like, I'm just going to employ people to do that work for me that have the same values as me. It's like, I love him.
Yeah.
I wish everyone was like that.
Yeah, I think the world would be a very different, more improved place if everyone was like that.
Yeah, 100%. Look after, like if everybody just helped everybody without expecting something in return.
Yeah.
It'd be pretty incredible.
Yeah, which is like the opposite of our capitalist society. It's like, okay, well, what am I going to get if I do this?
What's in it for me?
Yeah.
How much more can I squeeze out of this person?
Yeah. Tell me about your swimming.
Swimming.
And the stinky swimming mostly, to start off with.
So, I'm the president of the Stinky Corner Swim Club.
Founder.
Founder.
And president.
Co-president, really. There's 3 presidents. Me, Lawsy, and Nick. Love it.
There hasn't been 3 presidents in one place since like Point
Break.
Break.
They're harmonious. It actually works.
We work together well. It's just 3 of us. We call it the Stinky Brains Trust.
Love that.
We've got this, so if you go to Facebook, Stinky Corner Swim Club, it's a private group, asked to be added. I'm admin. I'll add you. But it started.
Is there like a vetting process?
Nah, anyone can join. I don't care. Don't even have to swim. But to be a member, you have to swim to the pole and back.
Yeah. So why is it called the Stinky Corner?
So I lived in on Beach Road in Nepean High. In Bento, in this building, and across the road from the beach, and there was these 2 poles that you'd swim to. And because it's this corner on a southwest... Yeah, there it is. It's on Facey. There you go.
Get in the drink, despite the stink.
Well, yeah, because it's an actual corner, and on like a howling southwesterly, all... what is it? Seaweed would get stuck in there, and it would... it stunk, man. And so we used to just... I don't know who named it. It was like, it's the Stinky Corner, so we just called it... And... Because I like to swim, I used to just go out and swim pole to pole by myself, and then my mate Nick joined. I didn't join; he'd just come and swim with me. Then my friend Hayden, Nick's wife Lawsy. So there was like a group of us who'd go to the poles, and we'd go out on like a Saturday morning, and we'd go out for breakfast. And it was just a good social activity, but it was also like good for your fitness and health, your mental health, because swimming just makes you feel so good. You never regret a swim. That's what Thunder's dad says. That's
great.
You never regret, and you don't regret a swim. So we used to just swim all the time, but we do like a swim the stink for mental health every year. I think we're doing the 4th year this year, which is like May 28th, I think. And that come about really unfortunate circumstances, but it's like doing something good out of like tragedy. But we had a friend who I knew from when I was young as well. Like we did this random TAFE course together, but his name is Tim, and he is best friends with Mick and Lawsy, the co-founders of the Stink. And he was a really vibrant, happy guy. And I knew him, but not super well, but they were like best friends with him.
Yeah.
Lawsy grew up with him, Mick best friends with him, and he struggled with mental health, and you'd never pick it. He was the happiest guy, like always funny, the class clown kind of guy. And Mick was always like, gotta get Timmy down, it'd be good for him, And I was like, oh man, I could never see him struggling. And then Tim had come down, he did a few swims with us now and then. Incredible swimmer, surfer, really fit guy. And every time he'd come down for a swim, it was just so funny. And I just couldn't see it. And wife, 2 kids, his own kind of business, and he took his own life.
Yeah, wow.
Which was just like, oh man, so sad. And when people try and tell me like mental health isn't a thing, it's like, well, it is, because why would you not want to see your kids grow up?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's
you
horrendous.
must be that sick that if you don't want to see your kids grow up, just because it's not like a broken arm. If someone's broken their arm and they have their arm in plaster, it's like
you can see
say,
it,
that's not a broken arm. Something's broken, and if you're going to end your own life, like life is the most valued thing. Mm-hmm. If anybody could keep one thing, it's alive. So if you don't want it anymore, then you're obviously quite sick. So yeah, unfortunately, he took his own life, which was so bad. And out of that, myself, Mick, and Laws were like, oh, we should do like an actual swim for mental health and give proceeds to like Tim's family. They were associated with it's called like Dancing with the Black Dog.
Yep.
Like breaking the stigma for mental health. So then we just did one. We've been doing it every year, and it's fun as well. Like there's no you don't have to hop online to enter. It's just like roll up. The first year we made like a necklace out of rubbish. So these guys came down, these try guys who were like pretty fit dudes, and we're like, well done, you won. Here's some rubbish around your neck. You know what I mean? Like,
I love that. That's cool.
It's like we also kind of have fun.
Yeah.
Like the serious kind of message behind it, but at the same time, it's so fun. And like last year, we had like fake poos made into like medals. There's your fake poo.
Yes.
People
poo.
love it.
Yeah, that's cool.
And you raise a lot of money every year, so we just do it every year. It's great. And it's so easy to organise. Like we basically I go over to their house and like pick a date. Yeah, done. And the Bento and Life Saving Club have been involved. Like they pull out some boats for us, and
sick.
It's great. Yeah, love it.
How do we get involved?
Just roll down.
When, where, how, who, what?
Okay, let me look on the phone. Let's have a look.
So, for anyone that's sitting and not driving, hit Facebook up. Stinky
Corner Swim Club.
Yeah, Stinky Corner Swim Club Facebook group.
I haven't even put it in my phone yet.
Oh, put it in your phone.
I think it's like.
I'm upset you're not still running the Picto Nokia.
I think it's the 28th of March. I'm pretty sure.
We'll update it.
I'll have a look.
We will update. I'll put it in the show notes.
I think it's the 28th of March, because last year it was... When was it last year? I'm looking on my phone, sorry. It was late March. I do need my glasses. This is really small. Anyway, I think it's the 28th of March.
It's exciting.
Yeah, so basically you just come down, I think we say like 10 or $15, and you get a swim cap, which is cool. You become a member of the world's greatest swim team.
Yeah. Fresh
instantly. Caps. You don't even have to go like... I think the circuit is around 1.2K, but you don't even have to do it. You can just touch the pole and come back. Good. We just like people to get involved. But I've had lots of people, because they're like, I want to swim, and they've got into swimming, and they're like, man, I feel so good for just swimming. Like my cousin this year, like when she wanted to do it last year, but she was too nervous, and since then she's been swimming with some friends. Cool. She's like, man, my body's feeling so much better from swimming. But you don't have to do the whole thing. Just
get in.
We say,
come for a splash.
Just chuck some floaties on it. Go for a swim.
Yeah.
There's no kind of, there's some people who come down and swim hard. But
just whatever. Just do what you got to do.
Yeah.
That's good. I love that.
Yeah. So I think it's the 28th.
We'll confirm.
Like around 11. Then we have a barbecue afterwards.
The dream.
It's the dream.
If I don't have footy, I'll be there with bells on.
Yeah. No
Speedos.
Worries. Speedos.
Get the budgies out.
I want to do a winter soul stink. So in the middle of winter, no wetsuits allowed, and you have to swim to just the pole and back.
I mean,
that'd be cool.
Put me in, coach.
The winter soul stink.
Teach me to swim.
I bet you're amazing. I'm not a great swimmer.
No, I'm like a rock.
He's really dense.
What about tomorrow? What are you doing tomorrow?
Tomorrow, I'm doing a rip swim.
The rip swim.
So
fill us in.
Point Nepean to Point Lonsdale. So it's like about 3.5 k's or something.
Solid.
Through the heads. 90 metres.
Very solid.
Water. a part of a group. But the way I got sold on it was my buddy goes, "Hey, want to do a team swim from point to point?" And he's like, "It's like 3.5 K." So I was like, "Oh, so it's about 800 meters."
Yeah, and you signed up.
I was like, "Yeah, love that. I'm in."
800 meters done.
I was into it.
Yeah.
And then like paid my money. I was like, "This is cool." And then he's like, "Oh, I messed up. We all have to swim the actual distance together as a group." And I'm like, "Oh my god, man!"
I love that a lot.
But it's like
Positive pressure, just get it done.
Yeah,
Now
there's
you
like
got to do it.
40 people all up swimming. You have a kayaker, and
So each team has a kayaker?
yeah, and you got to stay close because it's too dangerous. If you start just getting spread, they like pull you from the water because it's just crazy water out there.
Yeah.
But hopefully it's going to be, the worst thing is like looking at the week ahead, and like if it's sunny, there's just the sun, and if it's raining, there's rain clouds. The one thing you didn't want is the wind logo of wind. That's literally the worst thing. It could have been like hail and it would have been fine. But I looked on Saturday and it's the wind logo.
It's going to be windy. Yeah.
It's going to be like 50k east-southeasterly, which isn't the worst wind because it would kind of blow us over, but could also blow us through the heads.
Yeah, true.
Oof.
Which it'd mean...
At least it'll scare all the Port Jackson sharks away.
Yeah, hopefully. I'm probably the weakest swimmer in the group as well, so I'm like the I'm the runt of the litter. So like, if anyone's going to get eaten, I'll be the guy tailing off the back, and the great white will
just stay in the middle.
Get me. But I'm also probably the skinniest. I'm probably the smallest.
So you're not going to have
hopefully
enough
we'll go
meat.
for one of the fatter guys.
Go with something with a bit more substance in it.
Yeah, but it's going to be good. Like I'm
So
so
much fun.
nervous. Like every time I think about it, I need to go to a poo. I'm serious. I feel sick. Like I went and watched they got like a Vimeo video of the 2018 swim.
Yeah.
And I just like watched it and went straight to the toilet.
Oh no!
For
Just
real.
you
'Cause I
genuinely.
was like, whoa, it's big chop out there. Like like the waves don't break, but it's like they're big mounds. Like
Yeah.
And that's what makes it harder is when you swim in chop, it's like your breathing gets all kind of messed up and you got to swim over the waves.
Yeah.
And so you're using more muscles.
What kit are you allowed to wear?
You're allowed to wear a wetsuit, but we're not wearing a wetsuit.
Oh.
Because the team captain, Len, he's like, if you wear a wetsuit, you get an asterisk next to your name. And I was like, yeah, so? And he goes, we don't want an asterisk next to it. And I said, but we could, if we don't wear a wetsuit, we could have a DNF, like it did not finish. And he goes,
What's worse?
He goes, we'll have respect. I was like, oh, okay, we're wearing wetsuits.
Yeah, so
Speedos.
budgies.
Well, I wear the kind of bike shorts.
Oh, get some
I'm
budgies in you.
Nah, I'm too hairy. I'm gross.
Shave, you'll swim better.
I won't shave. I'll be fine.
Just like,
But it's going to be nerve-wracking.
No.
I reckon we'll do it.
It's
Hopefully
solid.
we'll do it. Unless, the only reason I reckon we won't do it
shift
is
that
if
language. You will do
We
it.
will do it. The only reason if we weren't going to do it is the chop would be so choppy that we'd just be getting thrown everywhere, and they might be like, guys, tighten up.
Yeah.
But that'll be
Yeah.
fine. There's going to be boats out there. Should be right.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
Are there going to be any big boats? You can see the Spirit.
Well, no, because the Spirit's leaving tonight. Julie Vidal's on it. But yeah, you have
Yeah.
to. They reckon this is how they sell it as well. They're like, during your swim, you might have to stop for like 5 to 10 minutes, as in like just chill in the water because
As
you
in
have to
tread water?
Yeah, because the ships have to go through their
Yeah.
heads, and they sell it to you as the best bit of the swim. I'm like, it's not the best bit of the swim.
You could
That's
watch a big
terrifying.
ship go past you.
I'm like, this is terrifying. I'm like, man, these big shit. So it's like you might have to stop for a bit. To let
Tell
the
me there's a
waves
live
go.
stream. We can watch this on tomorrow.
Yeah, I know. Should we put a GoPro on my head or something?
Yeah.
Hell way
Just
down.
go live on Facebook.
Get live and face it.
You can go live in the Stink Swim corner group.
Yeah.
Oh, the more I'm starting to shake. a little bit.
Seriously,
Yeah.
getting nervous.
Well, yeah.
You've done the work though.
I have done the work. I do feel.
You're
I
prepared.
do. I feel fit, and I know I can swim that distance.
What's the worst that can
Fine.
happen?
It's just more the conditions when you don't exactly
The stuff you
know.
can't control.
Yeah, but
You
you know,
can't
as long
control
as we all
those, so-
stay together,
Yeah, you'll be fine.
look out for each other, which would be cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good team effort.
be a great team effort. Hopefully the kayakist is in the right direction.
The kayakist. I love that. That's a word.
We had a mate who was going to be our paddler, and he's like, I can't do it. And we did a swim with him last Sunday. Our friend Josh, he's deaf and blind in one eye. And he's like, guys, I've got to sit on your right-hand side because it's my right eye that's blind, so I can't see it. And he's also a photographer, like loves ocean photography and stuff. Yeah. And we're swimming, we're like, where's Josh? And he's just like paddled out and he's taking photos.
Mate.
So we're like, it's pretty, like, we're kind of lucky that maybe Josh isn't coming with us because he'd probably get a bit sidetracked and want to take photos.
Can't even yell to him to help you.
Like, we're all over the shop. This is our swim to, like, stay together. And we swam out in deep water, down from, like, Ryder Blairgowrie. And I was like, man, I'm feeling kind of a little bit vulnerable right now. If this was the heads, I'd be shitting myself. And he was just off.
Just get it done.
That night, he's sending me videos of us swimming. And I'm like, don't send videos, just direct us. Joshy. Legend. Massive legend.
I love that a lot. That's very cool.
Yeah. I kind of wish he was paddling for us because it'd be even better. But at the same time, I'm like, they're giving us a guy who's like done it every year.
Safety first.
Yeah.
It's good to have a bit of experience. Has anyone in your team done it before?
No. One of the guys I haven't met, apparently his dad did it.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Like 1 degree of separation, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's quite, you know, like when I watched the video, there's like a group of older ladies that did it. It's like families do it, which is cool.
Yeah, awesome. 3.2k, it's a long way.
Yeah. It's not, if you get in a rhythm, it's fine. It's more if you kind of get out of your rhythm, lose you. But in the video as well, like people were getting to Point Lonsdale and like crying.
Because they were cooked, or like...
Because they'd made it.
Oh, because they were so happy.
You're kind of both, I think. Both like, I can't believe it made it. Some a bit like, I didn't really want to see him crying.
No, but think of like that feeling of elation when you get there. Yeah. It's wonderful.
The swim team I'm in is such a weird group as well, because you got like, you know, the kind of guy who loves to swim fast and he's like a footy player and he's a winner. You know, he's a winner. Where I'm just like, I'm not a winner, I'll just partake. So he's like, come on boys, let's swim hard. And I'm like, let's just swim. Let's not try and win. Let's just swim.
Let's just stay alive.
Let's just cruise. And he's like, pussies, come on. And I'm like, oh man. So I sent him a message this week going, please don't swim off on me. Please don't burn me out. And he's like, I gotcha. And I'm like, do ya? So he's the kind of guy who might see the group 100 metres and be like, we can get this group. And I'm like, it's not a race. It's not a race.
Yeah, definitely.
So I hope he doesn't kind of push us to that level where we're just like exhausted a K in.
Yeah. You'll be right, mate. We'll back you in.
Yeah, I'll get it done.
So what's next for Picto? What are you excited for?
What am I excited for? Not much. Trying to Vanuatu.
This is the thing, simple pleasures.
I love it.
Honestly, there's not like, you know how most people would be like, I'm excited for this holiday or this or this. Like, you're kind of a very content guy all the time.
I'm excited to see my garden grow.
Good answer.
Go hang out with your wife and your dog.
Yeah, love it.
Go for a surf on the weekend. Like,
yeah,
it's so refreshing to hang out with someone that's like just happy with tomorrow,
now,
as opposed to like a year from now, 2 years from now, the future. You're like, tomorrow's gonna be sick.
We're going to Vanuatu later in the year.
That's exciting. Go for a surf.
I don't know, maybe. But yeah, little things like really like watching my garden grow. That's good. The dog's kind of ripped up my lawn.
It's upsetting.
A little bit upsetting, and I've put some sand down, but it'll be alright.
it?
But yeah, I love the dog, so I'll kind of let it have a racetrack. I'm like, you can
You can have a race.
This is the guy that was not going to let the dog sleep on his bed.
Yeah.
There's been many photos of his like
dog
also me.
You showed me a photo of it.
Yeah. It's out of laziness though, not love. It's because it's like, love as well.
Oh,
now.
this tough guy. He said it's not love.
No. It started from laziness. We're now like, I do enjoy it. Where the dog's like, get up. It's like, man, it's 6 a.m. And so I realised that if you just let the dog hop on the bed, it's content, and then you get to sleep for longer.
Love
but
that.
now, yeah.
Is she taking it a bit too far? She's kind of pushing you out of bed, right?
Yeah. I told Tommy I was having a dream the other night that I was getting like a cigarette burn in my middle of my back.
Yeah.
I was like, I just had this weird dream, and then I kind of came to, and I could still feel something in my back, and I was like, what's going on? And it was her paw.
It's just trying to push you out of bed.
Where did the dog get into bed? It was like 2 a.m. I'm like, I didn't even know you got in. And I'm like, what does come to? You know?
Stuff like that.
I'm a clean guy, so like dog hair and
stuff like that's why I want a dog.
it's pretty cool, eh?
Yeah. Says.
And the dog will never hate you.
No, that's true.
It's true.
Give us some unsolicited advice for the people that don't follow your enjoyment of tomorrow and today. The people that just look 12, 18 months ahead and they're like in such a rush to get there, they forget to enjoy the day. Like, what advice would you have for those kind of humans?
Well, it's like whenever I kind of get like that, my wife Beck, she's always like, "You could be gone tomorrow. You could be gone. You could have a car crash on the way to work, so don't stress over it." And it's so true. It's like, because sometimes I can stress about like, oh, I've got to do this, but it can all just be gone. Like, I know you have to plan, you have to be an adult.
Bit of both,
of course, but at the same time, it's like, just, it can literally all be gone, like that. Yeah. So, just enjoy. Like, I love getting home from work and like cooking dinner and watching trash TV on the couch with my wife. It's like the best. Yeah. Where I never used to. I was always had to be busy and had to be on the go. And it's like, you just have to just enjoy simple things, because that's like what you do every day is never going to change unless you want it to change, of course. But like, just enjoy having dinner with your friends or something. Enjoy if you do, if you play footy on a weekend and you love it, like really kind of enjoy waking up on a Saturday morning being excited for football. Or if you play music, like if you love playing music, like get amped for that gig you're going to play on Saturday night. Just enjoy every day. Like, just look forward to the next day and just, I don't know. It's pretty crap advice, I suppose.
It's fucking great advice. Because, like, you definitely find that, like, there's the group of people that live for the weekend and, they skip over 5 days of the week.
Yeah.
There's a group of people that are so stressed, and like, I've definitely been in this group, so stressed because they're trying to work so hard. They get home and they're still going and going and going. They don't enjoy that.
Well, like, I'd be in the party of like go hard, and then the weekend is just crash and try and reset and refresh.
Yeah.
And not just that, it's like if you're work, like, don't get me wrong, if you want a big house and you want a boat and a jet ski and an investment property, like, power to you, you know what I mean? That's not my bag because it requires too much effort. But it's cool. Like, I respect it.
Yeah.
But it's like, if you want something because Joe down the street has it, then you're just going to be competing with everyone for the rest of your life. Don't get something to try and keep up with your friends. Because I'd definitely be one of the lowest money earners out of my friends. I don't care. Like, I've got some friends who have been really successful in business and big money earners, but they do it because they love it, and they're great people as well. You never know it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But then we all know people that have seemingly got it all, but they're not happy.
No.
Whereas, like, you've got much less in comparison, but you're so much happier day to day.
Yeah.
And just enjoy the simple things. Like, I think, good advice.
I've got this 2004 Corolla.
Love it.
Which is...
And it's still kicking goals.
Mate, like, I love that car. I'm like, I don't need a fancy car. It's missing a hubcap, as you can see from that photo. Like, I was a little bit disappointed when I lost that hubcap. Cheapen the car.
I'm sure you can find it.
It really looks like a crap car now.
Yeah, it does.
With the hubcap, it kind of looked a little bit...
We got to find your hubcap. If anyone has an extra hubcap for a 2004 Corolla...
Yeah, lost it on the way to Phillip Island. I've tried to find it, but didn't
we get Pulsey to have a look every day.
It's vintage.
It's vintage. It is vintage. But, like, I think...
Character.
Yeah, if you're trying to keep up with people, then you're never going to be happy.
I think it's just...
Maybe I'm the dumb one. Maybe I need a jet ski and a boat and an investment property.
Yeah.
Maybe, but then after like 90 seconds on the jet ski, then you're sick of it. What are you going to do after that?
I don't care. Sorry to
don't be sorry to jet ski people, mate. We don't care about jet ski people.
If you have a jet
ski,
that's
one demographic no one likes jet ski.
I had to go on a jet ski, and after 10 minutes, I was like...
10 minutes is a lot, mate. Yeah. 90 seconds, like what you said, like, cool, you go fast, that's sick. Unless you're in waves, it's so boring.
Yeah, hopefully a jet ski saves you tomorrow.
Yeah, I know.
Actually, floundering.
You shouldn't have said that.
I can always...
You know what? That is going to be bad bit of irony if I'm drowning and a jet ski saves me. I'm going to look like a real...
You're just going to be like, nah, don't worry. Where's my kayaker?
Yeah. Where's my wind charge something? I don't want that. Yeah. I'll look like a real prick.
You're right. It's good advice, because I think it's... If you are the kind of person that wants everything or wants all these things and you need to work hard for it, then by all means work hard for it. Yeah. But if you're the kind of person that you're like, oh, I'm pretty happy at the moment, but everyone else is telling me I should want this, and you shift your lifestyle and your way of living because of what society deems as successful, then that's where you're going to run into that dissonance and not actually enjoy day to day.
And not saying that if you don't work hard, you're not going to... Like, I feel like I work hard. We work hard.
Incredibly work
hard. Work hard.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think money is a good kind of indicator on hard work. Like youth workers and stuff. They'd probably be on the lower end of... and they work extremely hard.
Yeah, definitely.
Nurses... they probably nurses earn great money, but they should earn more.
Yeah, 100%.
The amount of hard work they have to put in. Teachers, you know what I mean? It's like money is an indicator of how hard you work.
Definitely. Know why you work hard.
Yeah.
Good. Any more for any more?
Any more for any more? Nah.
Tell us a story.
I don't know. He's got so many stories. He's a liar.
I'll tell you a quick story why I'm a little bit terrified about swimming the heads tomorrow.
You'll be fine, mate. We'll back you in. Jet skis will be there.
I do surf, but I'm not a good surfer. I surf. I more just go out. I get waves, I go straight. That's pretty much me. I'm not like a shred lord.
But you love it.
I love it. Yeah. Good. Love it. That's how I try it. I'm like, if you have a
Picto Bento, shred lord.
No, far from that. But my buddy who's doing the swim with us tomorrow is like, you want to come and surf the heads? So on like a big swell, it wraps around, you need the right wind. It's like an incredible wave. Like it is incredible. And he's like, you want to come surf it? It's like, but it's a big dog wave. You got to know what you're doing to surf out there. And I was like, no, I don't know, man. I'm like, I'm not a very good surfer. And he's like, no, you'll be fine. You're good enough. And I was like, fuck it. All right, I'm coming. Let's do it. So you ride in and we get down there and there's a jet ski and two guys. So they're towing two guys and it was like pumping. And he's like, no, there's no one out. And he's like, man, I've never seen it like this. Yeah. And I was like, wicked. And he's a pretty cruisy guy as well. When you go surfing some kind of big stuff, he'll be like, you're right, you don't die, you'll be fine. But here he's like, okay, right. So he gave me some serious talks like, all right, don't, if you paddle into the channel, the rip will take you out through the head, you're going to have to come through the beach, it can be sketchy, but stay, whatever. And he goes, there's that kind of marker on shore, he's like, don't go past that, otherwise you're getting too far. I was like, cool, done. We paddled out and I kind of waded down the line a little bit and got a couple of waves, like, because I'm a goofy footer, it's a left-hander, I was like, got a couple of waves, I'm like, man, this is easy. And it's because when you're surfing, you can just see sand, it's just like a normal beach.
Yeah.
Just I was like, this is chill, I don't know what he's talking about, this is so calm. And then a big set came through and I got a set on the head and it was like heavy and I was like, that shook me up a little bit, like, oh, okay, I kind of get it now. And got a couple more waves, and then another big. My mate's like, big set's coming, and I was like, whew. So like at a point break, I kind of paddled out to my right so I didn't get the set on my head.
Yeah.
And I was like, because I got hammered from that last set, I was like, might try and keep this. I really don't want to get this on the head. That took it out of me. So I got over it, and I was like exhausted, just paddling over these big 6-foot kind of bombs, and I was like. Taking my breath and I was like, oh man, I'm glad I didn't get that on the head, And then I looked down and I couldn't see sand, it was just complete black.
Yeah.
And I was like, ooh. And then I looked down the line and my mate was like 100 metres from me. And then the marker he said not to go past, I was like, well past it. And I was like, oh shit. And so I tried to fight the rip and it was literally like someone was pulling me by my feet. And I was like, getting nowhere, I was exhausted. I turned around, there's big ships, like literally 100 metres from me, and I was like massive container ships, and I was like shitting myself. So he's like, just go with it, don't get scared. I was crapping myself. I'm like, what am I doing here? Like, I'm genuinely scared for my life. Where am I going to get taken to? And I was just getting further and further. I was like calling to him, like, Lan, help! Like, what are you doing? He's looking cruisy, just catching waves. And I'm like, oh no, I'm going to have to come in on the beach, which is super rocky and even bigger swell. I'm like, oh man, I have to ditch my board and just swim it in. And I was just like, man, and then out of nowhere, the jet ski guy who was towing in surfers.
Come get you.
He's like, hop on, buddy. And I was like, oh my God. I was so exhausted. I've never been that tired in my life. I was like, thank you so much. And then big sets coming, like big sets out the back, and he's like, jet skiing along, and he's like, jump on the wave. And I was like, no. And he's like, dude, this is like yours, jump on. And I'm like, no, I'm exhausted, man. And he's like, dude, look. And we're just next to this wave. And he's like, this is sick. And I was like, take me down the fucking line. I just want to go in. He's like, all right, buddy. And he just dropped me off. And I just took a big whitewash into the water. And I was like, whoa. And I was like, what? Why wasn't anybody out? And as soon as I kind of came in, surfers started rolling up.
Yeah, okay.
I wasn't slack tide.
Yeah.
So we were surfing it on this like really heavy rip where usually guy, you know, and there wasn't 40 people out there like there usually is because it wasn't slack tide. And I was like, man, I'm never going out to the heads in my life again. And now tomorrow I'm swimming it
Without a board.
Very good.
without a board.
I love that.
Like, oh no.
Perfect.
So,
No wetsuit. Well,
No
from everyone that's going to be listening, good luck.
thanks, mate.
Yeah.
And I'm sure we'll do a follow up at some point. Maybe before the stick swim,
Yeah.
we'll jump on and do it.
Or this could be your swan song, and this is a great little
Yeah, say
memorial.
hi to Harold Holt for us.
This could be played at a service
Yeah, love
that
it.
I won't be attending.
Or you might be
Physically, I'll be there maybe physically,
If we
but
if
not
we find
spiritually. And
there. I'm going to release this today, so I have no qualms about releasing it if you do pass.
it. Nah, you could make more money. Like Prince's like vaulted music.
yeah.
Potentially.
Heaps.
Maybe not.
Nah, you're gonna be fine. You
I'll
put
be
in the work.
Hey, just follow old mate Dory's advice. Just
Yeah.
keep swimming.
I'll keep swimming. I'm about to go in a float tank
Yes.
to try and relax and get into a zen-like state.
Yeah. Have you done a couple of times before?
I've done it once.
What did you? Why are you doing it? What did you get out of it last time?
Just really relaxed. Yeah, it took me about 20 minutes to get in the zone.
Yep.
Once I got in the zone, I was like, didn't know which way was up.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's a cool space to be.
Yeah, I'm into it.
We're gonna get Tommy to get one.
Yeah, I've got a voucher. I will.
Need to be a bit more chill.
It's good.
Don't worry about it sometimes.
It's alright.
Anyone that hasn't tried one, get around the float tanks because they are incredible.
They are really good. Just go with it.
Go see our friends at the Private Sea. Proud sponsor of the podcast, probably.
Probably.
They are now.
Expect a voucher now.
All right,
All right.
Picto, it's been a
Legend.
pleasure. Tommy, good from you. Lads,
Love
can't
that.
hear handshakes, so maybe like high five. Fucking oath.
Love
Love
it.
it.